Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well, staying home and staying safe. So it's been more than a week that Mother's Day has passed and I'm late with my video, of course, but this is a very special video which I had planned long time back, but because of some health issues I could not film this video on time and of course bring it to you on time. But then I thought better late than never, because Mother's Day has passed definitely, but since everything is closed and the lockdown situation has kind of delayed everything in process, so let me bring you the suggestions for perfumes that you could possibly give to your mother once the closure and all this lockdown situation, the quarantine situation is even partially over. You can always think of buying one of these presents, one of these perfumes for your mother as a present. And I think a perfume can be a wonderful gift at any given point of time. You don't need an occasion, just like you don't need a special day in your life to be Mother's Day, because I for one do not celebrate Mother's Day. For me especially, every day is Mother's Day, so I can pick up any day in the year when I feel like it and celebrate as Mother's Day, which I actually do, because life is actually incomplete without mothers. So we all know and agree on that. So let's get started with the video. I'm not following any particular order or any ranking system for the perfumes, because I've got 8 perfumes here and each one of them can be referred to as a real gem when it comes to mothers. So the first perfume that I'm going to pick up is like, for me, this is a perfume that has Ma written all over it, and this is Miss Dior from Christian Dior. And oh my god, this is such a beautiful present perfume for me, and this actually holds a very special place in my life, because I think I was about 3-4 years old when I actually could reach the dressing table that my mother had, and there in one closet, in one corner, there used to be a bottle, a different shape and a different design, but that had Miss Dior written on it. And there have been several such bottles over the years. Some of them have been just thrown away carelessly after the perfume was exhausted, and some of them, actually one was even broken by me during my childhood years, and there have been several others. This perfume has been part of my growing up experience, and this is the first perfume that I used in my life, and there cannot be a better gift for my mother, because for her, Chanel No. 5 and Miss Dior are the two things she has known. And like I said, this is the best gift that this is like a perfume that has mother written all over it. And that's not to say that this is kind of dated or this is kind of old age grandma-ish kind of perfume, because I find this is the reason I say this has mother written all over it, because this is a perfume that has that charming smell to it that is kind of warm, cozy, that is a very affectionate kind of thing, that kind of pulls you towards this fragrance. Someone wearing it, you're immediately drawn to that person, and it's a very affectionate smell, if I can say that. If you look at it in another way, this is the most elegant, most dignified smell on a woman that you can ever smell. And at any point of time, someone wearing this, there can be no confusion about her good taste. So that is why I think this can be a very safe gift for your mother. If you don't happen to know what kind of perfume she likes, then this is a very safe pick for your mother. There have been several formulations, and this is the 2017 formulation, and this has lemon, this has pink pepper, this has patchouli, this has rosewood, this has rose as in May rose and damask rose. So all of this make this a beautiful perfume, an evergreen perfume in my opinion, and something that kind of goes beyond time, stays like a superstar at the top always. So that's Miss Dior. my first choice. The second perfume that I have with me is also a Miss Dior, but a different kind, and I'll tell you. But if you are especially picking up a perfume for your mother, which is going to stay with her through the summer months, and summer is actually approaching very steadily, so with kind of bold footsteps, and I can feel that. Thank God we have a storm coming in, otherwise last few days have been terrible. So this perfume I have is actually a travel size, and I have several of these because each time I've bought from Sephora they have given me a gift. So until and unless the travel sizes are over, I am not planning to buy a full bottle. So this is Miss Dior, this is Blooming Bouquet, and this, on the other hand, if I compare it with Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, this is a beautiful spring summer floral perfume. Absolutely amazing perfume. The floral notes here are so sweet, so beautiful, so elegant and light that they actually kind of make you addictive. There's nothing heavy, there's nothing dense about this perfume. It's beautiful. You can consider Blooming Bouquet, and the full bottle is actually a beautiful one, and it has a light pink color liquid, though I can't see the pink color in this. This is pretty white here, but when I saw it at the stores in Sephora, and both these are available at Sephora, thankfully. For once I'm not saying something that's available online. So if Sephora is open near you and you can try Blooming Bouquet also, I find this extremely beautiful, and a little splash goes a long way. Both these perfumes have a very good sillage, have a very good projection, and extremely long lasting. This may be a little less than the Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, but both are quite good. Like, it stretches for at least, this one stretches for at least 4 to 6 hours, and Eau de Parfum stretches from at least 6 to 8 hours on my skin. So, and without any reapplication in the middle. So I would really go for a full bottle once I have at least about 4 to 5 of these. So once I'm done with all of them, then I'm going to go for a full bottle. But till then, this stays in my bag actually. This is very portable. This is so small, and a little bit goes a long way, as I told you. And this is like a splash bottle. This is not even a spray bottle. So I just apply like this, and it stays with me all day at times. So the notes for this Blooming Bouquet Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette, this is an Eau de Toilette, and the notes for the Eau de Toilette, Blooming Bouquet Eau de Toilette, is actually very simple. At the top it has Sicilian mandarin, in the middle it has pink peony, it has damask rose, apricot and peach, and at the base it has white musk. And the Sicilian mandarin with the peony and the damask rose, they all work wonders. I just love this perfume a lot, and like I said, after the 4-5 bottles are over, I'm going to go for a full bottle, and I'm sure your mother will love it, especially with the summer seasons approaching. This is going to be a fantastic gift. The next perfume that I have in hand with me is a beautiful spring summer perfume in my opinion, and this is Terracotta La Parfum from the House of Guerlain. This is a beautiful vacation fragrance in my opinion, but this is actually a magical union between bergamot at the top, white florals in the middle, and vanilla and musk at the base. Oh, it has got ylang ylang, it has got jasmine, it has got orange blossom in the middle, and it has got bergamot at the top along with coconut also. So all of it, they make for a beautiful light and a little bit intense, because that intensity is very essential to give you that long lasting performance. And at the same time, this is very, very light and airy to give you that full blown summer summer feel of the fragrance. And it's not intense. The white florals do not make it heady, do not make it like too intense for you, but the floral notes are so fragrant, and I don't know, there's something about this fragrance that's so beautifully summery. And if you're going out, if not on a vacation, like many people will say this is like a beach fragrance, and I will agree to that because of the coconutty vibe from it. But at the same time, if you are going out for a longer duration during the summertime, this can be very, very handy. First of all, look at the bottle. It's not very bulky, so it can be portable, it can be carried in the bag, and at the same time this is very long lasting. It lasts for easily for about 6 to 7 hours on my skin. So that long lasting, and the projection is medium but good, steady projection. And if that is the case, then if you are going out on for a longer duration on a hot summer day, then this can prove to be a very good accessory. And this is actually a very elegant fragrance, which is why it makes a perfect gift for your mother, because they would want something very sober, very, very elegant, and extremely dignified and sophisticated, and this is one of them. Actually, if you notice carefully, all the perfumes that I picked up today, they are actually a star when it comes to, you know, having that dignified appeal, that elegant appeal, and that very, very sober and grand kind of appeal, each one of them. So that's something that has been taken care of. They are perfect as gifts, especially for someone as respected as your mother. The next fragrance I have picked up is by Gucci. This is Gucci Bloom, and this can be especially handy as a gift for you if your mother is working full-time, because this is a beautiful floral fragrance, and at the same time this is a little powdery. Why I'm saying this is perfect for a working person, because this has got a very low, like the projection is low. It does not tell everybody around you that you're wearing a perfume. At the same time, it has got an amazing longevity. Someone close to you will definitely get the smell, and it stays with you for at least about 6 hours to 7 hours, and that can be very helpful for a working person, without having to carry this bulky bottle, without having to bother about, you know, how am I smelling right now in the afternoon or maybe later in the day. So this is a beautiful fragrance. It's a strong fragrance but very subdued, a little flowery, a little powdery, and that goes a long way. And this has got natural tuberose, this has got jasmine absolute, and this has got iris too, which obviously tells you what kind of a perfume this can be. And the tuberose and the jasmine make it so beautifully sweet and floral, and at the same time, like I said just now, it's very subdued and it's not very loud or in your face kind of perfume, and I think this can be a perfect office fragrance. The next fragrance that I have is one of my favorites, and I think if at all you're gifting a perfume to your mother, this can be a very beautiful gift, because it's a very elegant perfume. At the same time, it has a very youthful character. I feel it's not something like, just like mothers expect to be given something which is very oldish and very senior kind of appeal. No, this one is different. Like all the other perfumes, they are very sober and dignified. This one is a little playful, and this is Coco Chanel. Elegant, dignified, very, very appealing, and big attention seeker, attention catcher in my opinion. At the same time, a little playful. I mean to say, if you don't give it your attention, it will seek you out, that kind of attention. So if I have to describe the sillage and the longevity of Coco Chanel in one word, it is absolutely amazing. This can last for at least about 7 to 8 hours. On my skin it does, and the projection and the sillage is as good. If you're using Miss Dior eau de parfum, you know this is almost the same. And why this is good as a gift, the reason that I'm saying this is a perfect Mother's Day gift is, if your mother is a person who doesn't experiment too much between perfumes, then this can be a signature scent for her. This can be a fragrance that she does not, if she's not the kind who reaches out to different kinds of perfumes, then this can be a perfume that she can use for the rest of the year. Like whether she's going to work, she's going to meet her friends, or going to a party, or she's using it through the summer or the winter, fall and winter months, this can be perfect for her. She will not have to look anywhere else. This one bottle will sort it out for her. So let me give you the notes in detail. It has Bulgarian rose, jasmine, mandarin, orange, coriander and peach at the top. The middle notes are rose, orange blossom, mimosa, clover and cloves. The base notes comprise of vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean and amber. So that should give you an idea of the smell. This is a highly recommended perfume from my end because I really love the smell, and I love it when I'm wearing it also. It lasts for a really long time and the fragrance is really awesome. So I've come to the top 3 and it's becoming a difficult task as to show which one over the other, but then as I said, there's no numbering. They are all beautiful in their own way. The next perfume that I have with me is one of the finest fragrances in my collection, and I just love this perfume and the perfume brand, the Perfume House actually. This is one of my favorite niche brands. This is Fragrance du Bois Santal Complete. This is so magical. This immediately transports you somewhere else. This is an expensive perfume, so make no mistake, this is one of the most elegant perfumes that I have used and I have in my collection. So I will not say this is a bit beachy and vacation fragrance because firstly, this is expensive, secondly, this is hard to get, and thirdly, this is extremely elegant. But then there is a little bit of that coconut vibe with the sandalwood, the creaminess of the sandalwood, which kind of gives it a little bit of a vacation mood, the beach, the seaside and things like that, but not with me. I think this is a perfect party scent or a special night out scent for me, and I use it according to that. And it stays like it's not something when I have used it, I have not found this to have a huge projection, but it's something like there is something about it. It envelopes me, like I am getting the smell. I'm not sure if the other person who's coming close to me or near me is getting the perfume or not, but I get it very, very clearly, and that's about enough for me. So I'm very happy with this particular fragrance, and I think look at that bottle with the cap and the presentation box. Let me show you the box. This is the box, and along with the outer box and everything, I think this is a perfect gift for your mother if you are planning to give her a little bit of an expensive gift. So this can be a perfect gift for her. The next perfume for me is another elegance in a bottle kind of a perfume, and this is from the house of Maison Lancome. This is Roses Beraberanza. This is the bottle. Let me show you the bottle, and this has got a magnetic lid, and this is such a beautiful rose perfume. Oh my god. Firstly, the thing, if you sniff it, the first thing that comes to mind is this is a well blended perfume. This is a beautifully well blended perfume, and then there's raspberry and there's damask rose, so that makes the feel of a little bit of a jammy roses as it is often referred to. Of course, it makes for a jammy appeal, and then there is pistachio at the top. So I think that brings in that beautiful blend, and that allows that creaminess to prevail. It's a bit like the same creaminess that I find in another favorite perfume of mine, which is Girl of Now, and I just love this. And there is vanilla at the base, there's honey and rum in the middle as well, but on the top, on the whole, this is a beautiful rose perfume. beautiful rose perfume. It has got an amazing, this is not much of a in your face loud kind of a perfume, but this is what I will call a dark horse. This is an amazing, if you tend to overspray a little, this has got a good projection and a good sillage, but at the same time the longevity is amazing, amazing longevity. Like I wear it at 8 p.m. in the evening, and I stay through the night, and I can still smell myself, the perfume, I can still smell it in the morning. So it's only after the shower it goes away, after a night long experience of the perfume. And I should say that's amazing, especially when the sillage and the projection has not been extremely strong, they have been pretty medium. But one more thing is, for me to say the sillage, about the sillage and the projection of this fragrance is a little difficult, because when I actually put it on myself, I don't overspray. I have a tendency not to overspray the perfume and kind of jam my nose with it. I just use as much as I need to get the smell to myself, and that I find has been enough through the years. So I kind of at times I overspray just to understand the sillage and the projection, but it does not work very well for me, so I tend to avoid that. So having said that, I think the projection and the sillage of Roses Berberenza is medium, but you could differ with me on this if you have this perfume and if you use it in a different way. Like I said I don't overspray, which is why it becomes a little difficult for me to speak on those two grounds, but I think it's medium. But it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and the longevity is amazing. Coming to the last fragrance, this is from the house of Stephan Humbert Lucas, and this is Panthea Iris. When I sniff it, it reminds me a little of the Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, but this is an amazing fragrance. First of all, let us look at the presentation. This is a beautifully enameled cap here, and this is the bottle. The box is equally amazing. Let me show you the box also. The box, now we come to the perfume part of it. Now Panthea Iris tells you enough that this is an iris based fragrance. There is no doubt about that. So this was launched in the year 2019. So since I haven't talked much about this fragrance, so let me give you the notes in detail. The top notes have bergamot, tangerine and iris. The middle notes have iris again, jasmine and violet. The base notes have white musk, tobacco, tonka bean and sandalwood. But yes, you get that little bit of a tonka bean and the sandalwood at the base, even the white musk. But the one thing that I need to speak about this is its longevity, its sillage and its projection. Projection is incredible. Sillage is also good, but the longevity is mammoth. If I can use the word, it's mammoth. It stays on and on and on. I think even after a shower, if you have sprayed yourself generously, it will stick to you. Even if you can smell yourself, you can sniff the perfume on your skin even after a shower. That's what has happened with me actually last time I used this. So this is a beautiful fragrance, and it only gets better with time. Something that I have not noticed with a lot of perfumes, that this kind of gets better with time. So I just love Panthea Iris, and more because I have a fascination for iris as a perfume note. And I will come up with a single perfume review of this sometime later, because that has been a request from many of you. And even today I think there are quite a few fragrances which that require a single perfume review, and I have not done that in quite some time, so I will come and do that as well. So for today, these are the 3 fragrances that I have listed as your possible, as as my suggestions for your Mother's Day gifts. So if you consider one of them as suitable, do let me know in the comment section, and hope you enjoy this video as much as I loved bringing it to you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay well, lots of love.